How is everybody's Friday? Not Zelda here, along with Nesberg. Heyo.
Heyo, hey, NESberg here.
Oh, NESberg. I apologize. This is our first time together,
Nesberg
right?
works.
Co-commentating.
Nesberg works too.
Nesberg. And Z works for me. So
Right.
a bunch of nicknames. So here we are with PangaeaPanga. I'll probably shorten his name to Panga, and SVJohnWayne, also just John Wayne. And if we look at their win-loss records right now, PangaeaPanga has 2 wins and 2 losses. John Wayne has 1 win and 3 losses. So if he gets a win, he'll tie it up with Panga. Both these runners are pretty good at endless and versus. Today is just endless. I visit both of their streams a lot. What do you guys? What is NESberg's thoughts on this? And what is chat's thoughts? Who do you think is going to take this one today?
Yeah, I definitely watch both of these streamers as well. They're just both fantastic. And I was going to say, John Wayne's 3-0 in the verses. So if you're here tomorrow, if you're following tomorrow, I mean, the 1 and 3 does not reflect how good he is. And Panga the same. Both great runners. I'm excited about this.
I agree. Panga also likes to stay on a level until he beats it. So I don't know if that will come into his skip play here. But the rules are 3 different rounds, 15 minutes each. Whoever gets the most clears wins, and then we have overtime, just staying on the same level. There you go.
All right, 10-second speed run. Not too difficult was what it said, so we'll see if it lives up to its title, Level Creator.
Takes the first as John Wayne right behind him.
Doesn't look like a tight timer, 8.7 record, so for a 10-second speed run, that's not totally tight. And but the clear rate, 2.65, I think, was the clear rate.
Oh, Panga missed the jump there.
Right into the spikes.
He'll probably try again. He likes speedrun levels. John Wayne makes the same mistake. But now they know it. They might even jump on top of the on-off switch instead of hitting the blue so that they have a better shot at getting the whole goal there. We'll see. Yeah, John Wayne takes a full.
There, Panga.
Oh, Panga make?
Panga cleared.
Nice.
I have a feeling John Wayne's going to follow up quickly.
I missed the on-off hit there. So Panga takes 1 clear. Keeping track of my skips on my trusty pencil and paper here. Couldn't find my pen. Yeah, I'm using my sketching pencil, so probably gonna ruin it.
All right, so Panga heading on to Flappy Chiefs, and 25-second world record. So this is probably something. If it's a swim level, stick with.
Well, John also gets that clear, so he's gonna move on to that swimming level with Panga.
And let's see, 8% clear rate. Well, it looks really low because it said something in 1 out of 7, so maybe just a lot of people haven't played it.
Yeah, it only had, so 25-second clear rate, like you said. Panga's getting the rhythm here.
Yeah, no doubt experts will be able to swim through this. Through these, cheeps? Or they're fishes?
Fish. Big fish, little fish.
1 fish, 2 fish. All right, Panga clearing it easily.
That made fun of me last week because I called a Koopa a turtle, so I don't know if I can just say fish this time. I'll come up with something.
World record.
Nice, Panga. World record. So he gets 2 clears now.
And John Wayne skipped that level?
I saw that. He skipped it. 2 deaths was enough for him. He didn't want to get fished anymore.
All right. No swimming.
Oh, Panga got soft lock. He has to start over. Oh, he skipped that one as well. Oh, no, that was his first skip. My apologies.
All right, so 1 and 1 on the skips. And SVJohnWayne checking out. This is what? Soft lock heaven?
Bit of a troll level, but just making sure he doesn't get stuck anywhere.
And Panga's going to have to deal with the spiny switch.
He has to kill 9 of them, but in unique ways, because he doesn't have any fire flowers. So this one will bounce up, and he'll hit the on-off switch and get it. But missed it, so he has to wait again.
Yeah, it looks like John Wayne's level has a 1 minute, 1 second world record, so still wanting to stay with it.
There's a pipe here. Oh, he has to reset this rim Panga. Because the spiny drops. As you can see, there's 9 different pipes, so using on-offs to kill them all. Nope, missed it again. This is an interesting one that he's sticking with it, because it's going to take some time.
Unfortunately, on John Wayne's side, I think he got a checkpoint, but then got soft locked. He had to start over.
Both of these levels are taking time off their runners, so and it's interesting that they're both sticking with it. So he likes puzzles though.
Yeah, I like Panga's level if I had some time to play with it. 118.
It's his second skip though. He's like, no, this is taking too long. I'm moving on.
Yeah, I can't blame him there.
I don't blame him. Yeah, good choice. I agree with that choice. And John Wayne has his second skip, so one skip left for each of these runners with 10 minutes left.
Yeah, Panga's still in the lead 2-1, and we'll see what John Wayne thinks of this spiny switch level. It looks like Panga's got a haunted house. Haunting of the Saw House, maybe?
Watch his step here. Make sure, yeah. I was afraid that would happen. He has to hit those donuts right away instead of jumping. I thought maybe he'd hit his head on the spike, so.
And 49 seconds, so a little bit longer. They're just getting some long levels to start. Nothing they can do about that.
John Wayne on the level Pangaea just skipped. Gotten a little bit further faster so far, but I'm not sure if I was him if I would stay with it. Just because it's a lot of work. But yeah. I think he's just afraid to use his third skip.
As they both would be this early in the match. 10 minutes. Just under 10 minutes in.
Played an important factor this season.
Some
people are aggressive and use them right away, and then some people don't use any of them.
Yeah, I think it's been a common theme throughout watching all these speedruns.
I always like to ask them at the end what went through their mind when they skipped it, or did skip it.
All right, John Wayne with the third skip. He saw what Pangaea saw, got tired of it, so I would assume at 9 minutes in, he is out of skips.
I have 3 for him. Meanwhile, Pangaea gets his third clear, so he's up by 2 with still 1 skip, so he has a little bit of an advantage here. So John doesn't end up on a DGR troll level or something, or some big puzzle solving level. Luckily, all these levels have been picked with a minute and a half or less clear rate. So.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we all know with those troll levels, somebody might have figured out the trick and then just went back to get the world record.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Pangaea finding a checkpoint in this level. Jump man? LOL. I don't know about the LOL part of it. 25 seconds on Pangaea's side, so probably be able to get through this one.
This is a surprise ending.
Pokies. I learned yesterday what pokies are.
What did someone call them before?
Oh, pumpkin snowman.
Yeah, that's right. I like that one better.
Oh, avoiding the fire, getting the clear. Wow, 4-1 lead for Pangaea.
John Wayne right behind him with 2 clears. Maybe he can catch up with some of these shorter levels coming up. That is a 42-second world record. A little bit long for Pangaea, but we'll see if he takes a look first, because he still has 1 skip left.
Yeah, and John Wayne's on the 25-second world record, so hopefully he can clear this quickly and close the gap a little bit.
Yeah, making sure that before he jumps, because there's lots of saws everywhere, that he kind of does a little twirl, slows him down. Maybe some pause strats, ground pound cancel, something like that. You don't want to jump and then find out later what's below you.
Yeah, missing that on-off, having to restart at the checkpoint, but at least having a checkpoint on John Wayne's side. And Pangaea going back for the checkpoint.
Probably smart. I mean, there's those stumps there that he doesn't really need the platform, so taking a spring with him. Oh, Brown, this is not Fortnite.
And I think it's just this last jump for John Wayne. 1 more to the end, hopefully over the flames.
He can make it, and the flames scared me, but he gets 1 clear behind Pangaea now. Meanwhile, Pangaea taking a death.
Fortunately, going back for that checkpoint just to smart about it. And yeah, with that extra skip on John Wayne's side, now it looks like they're going to be on the same level.
Your terror. I agree with that title. It's always interesting. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say it's always interesting when they're on the same level. To me, when it's an endless, but Panga gets that clear, so shouldn't be too long for John to be right behind him. But Panga is up by 2 right now.
And still 1 skip in his pocket.
Right, a little more than 5.5 minutes left. Oh, so don't leave the ground level. He might skip this one unless it's a bunch of shell jumps.
All right,
wigglers.
This is a quick level for Panga's side. Looks like a 11-second world record. So he might be able to extend his lead if John Wayne has any problem on the second half of this level.
Yeah, runners usually don't leave the ground levels if it's a bunch of platforms you have to stand. But when it's bouncing off enemies, they relish it. Quick win.
Yeah. And fun to watch.
Yeah. The Bullet William got him the first time. Yeah. Oh, he got the world record. Yeah.
World record. All right. Love to watch those.
John Wayne gets his 4th clear. Still 2 behind Panga with a little less than 5 minutes left. But if he has the jump level next, then he should be able to get one more behind him real quick.
All right. It looks like Panga's on Snow Rocket Base. Short. Or no, a 63-second level. So we'll see if he stays with this one with 4 minutes left.
Is there cars?
Yeah.
I always like when people make buses or cars out of the objects.
Yeah, I'm impressed at all the art that comes out of these level creators.
Bullet William got John Wayne as well, by the way. So he's to start over. He'll probably get it this time. He saw where it like dove up to get him. Basically, he can't stay where he is. There he goes. And he got his.
Oh no!
Oh my! No, I jinxed him. I'm so sorry, chat.
Bullet William with it coming with it again.
Oh, snipe.
All right, Panga's sticking with it, making some progress through the level.
I noticed when he went through the door, the Goombrats were right by the door when he first went through it. But then when he came out the other side, they were away again. I've never seen that.
Yeah, maybe chat can help explain that. Did it reset?
It's kind of like a glitch. Yeah, usually when you open a key door and you can see the other side already, then the room stays the same. He's making his way through this sub-world. Gets a cape.
All right, not trusting the level creator, not following those arrows down.
Computer desks, table and chairs.
Yeah, so John Wayne on the same level again.
Yep.
Panga finding the key.
That's got to be a restaurant on John's side. Oh, John able to break the rocks, but decides to go back the way he came, just to be safe.
And
Panga.
And
yep. So he's up by 2 again with a little less than 3 minutes left now. Talking to himself. Panga's a pretty good level creator. A lot of people like to play his levels. He's pretty creative on the way that he has setups and stuff, and they're pretty difficult. So that's how
very
skilled.
That's how I first came to know who Panga was I saw his level creations and then realized just how really good at this game of course he is.
Yeah, I really Goomba got him out of a cannon and he just laughs. I really only knew him as a level creator until I saw him playing co-op with a lot of his friends. Not co-op, sorry, versus. And he usually wins against them.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Yeah. Looks like he's on a German water level. Halt. All right.
Still the skip left, but he's choosing to stick with it here. Yeah, I think he does well against his friends on puzzle levels because he gets in the mind of the creator. Meanwhile, John gets a 6th clear.
Great.
Now down by 1 with a minute and a half.
I think Panga's levels had a troll in the title, so we're gonna see if he sticks. Oh. It didn't troll.
By 2 again. So John's got some work to do to catch up to him. Even if Panga or either player were, by the way, Panga got a world record. But even if either player wins the first 2 sets, we're still gonna play all 3 because this is a tournament and all win averages and a lot of different things count towards the overall score. Just so chat knows.
All right, Hilltop Hickory. 12-second world record. Let's see if Panga can get another clear here real quickly. Extend his lead.
Got chomped by a chain. Meanwhile, John Wayne gets that 7th clear with 45 seconds left. If he can clear the next level in that time, then we'll go to overtime. But as of right now, Panga's up by 1. Want to buy something different this time, a monster.
And John Wayne will be on the same level. So we'll get to watch them side by side. Toad versus Toadette.
Blue Toad, Pink Toad. Oh, they almost got him again, but he saw him coming. And there's the flag. So Panga up by 2 with 15 seconds left. Pretty safe to call him for this race.
Oh, and now it's fun. Great.
It was.
Great run on both of their sides. I think just maybe the skips once again.
Yeah, I think someone in chat mentioned that it was probably that fish level that John skipped because it was pretty short.
Wasn't a long level.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he's only down by 1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So I think it was that fish level, the underwater one.
Yep.
Moving on to round number 2.
All right. So yeah, chat, get your hype in the air for whoever you're rooting for.
Yeah. John Wayne has a wolf as his emote and PangaeaPanga. I'm subbed to him. I forget what he has. Oh, he has pandas. That's right. So get those emotes in chat. There we go.
Yeah, there we
go. Cheerleading. All sorts of emotes. This is an exciting race to call. Sorry, I feel a little underprepared. I came straight from class, from school. But luckily I know both of these runners pretty well. Hang out in their stream
you're doing great.
Oh, thanks. I'm still new at this. My 2nd week.
This is my 2nd stream, so I'm pretty new too.
Yay, we're newbies.
Noobs in the chat, or noobs in the commentating.
That's why I didn't know how to say your name. I just said Nesberg, but it's Nesberg. So.
Insert joke about global warming, hot and cold. All right, so if anyone has any dad jokes about global warming, please feel free to share them.
Yeah, they can be your warm-up joke. Okay, I'm sorry.
That was good. I like that.
Really? Okay, starting on the 2nd set here. Looks like a platforming level in snow, so you gotta be careful that you don't skirt on the ice and get caught. There's also icicles, but that brick saved Panga on that time. Let's see if John Wayne gets it as well, but he got Goomba'd. Oh, he hesitated a little bit there. A lot of deaths to those Goombas, it looked like.
Panga fortunately got a checkpoint. It looks like right through that pipe is a checkpoint if John Wayne would have made it through.
Moving on to a little warmer area. I see a lot of these from the desert to the coldness or something, and then back. So that's kind of interesting to me. The theme now. John in that same area now. Just behind him, but he gets turtled. Koopa'd. Right in the face.
Back to the cold. I guess the global warming is real. Hot and cold.
Hot and cold. Now there's flames in the cold area now. Oh, Lakitu right at the end. He shakes his head like, I went a little too fast. A lot of times, just going too fast causes these runners to lose some time.
Inconvenient truth.
Yep. Oh, he just got the Lakitu that time.
Yeah.
We'll kick it out of the cloud there. That was good. And now it's icicles in the desert.
And it was 1 minute on this one, but it's straight platforming, so no doubt both of these experts are going to stay with this level. Good level.
So icicles take out the Goombrats there. Enemies then. The first time he came to this desert, so maybe it's trying to say that eventually some species are going to be wiped or something.
And I can't help but call it a turtle. Now I just want to call it a turtle. We got
Buka made fun of me when I called Koopas turtles, so I'm trying to say the right things, or if I don't, I just say the nicknames I have for for certain creatures, but Panga takes the first clear here.
All right, SVJohnWayne using that turtle to his advantage.
Pika's gonna yell at you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Okay. John Wayne right behind him. Yeah, tied it up. That one took about 2.5 minutes for our runners, so kind of a low clear rate so far. Nobody's gotten in double digits yet.
Okay, we got tundra exploration
To the desert.
In the desert. Tundra in the desert.
Yep.
So a lot of hot and cold themes.
Cheese, a spiker was guarding it.
45 seconds on this one, and once again, looks like a nice level for just straight speedrun racing.
Yep, got a few spikes throwing snowballs. That's always fun.
Looking for going on a key hunt.
They have a name yet for the snowmen? Name for them? Because I heard pumpkin cactus for the ones in the desert, but what about the snowmen?
Yeah, we'll have to work on our own lingo.
Snokies, that's right. That was our discussion. Snokies. Damage boosting through that Snoky.
And I wonder if Panga is still looking, I think, for a key.
Because he's actually more towards the beginning now than John Wayne, but maybe he hasn't figured out yet that he needs the key. I would assume maybe you damage boost to underneath where John Wayne is right now to get to those Koopas, but...
Oh, found it.
Panga found it. Was it hidden? I wasn't watching his side. Or did he kill somebody? Panga exits because... So Panga used the key, gets to a room where it says hint, and there's nothing in there. Just a pipe with no entrance or exit. So he skipped it. This is his first skip. John Wayne is going to run around and look for that key. And then find the same hint in quotation marks because it wasn't really a hint. So Panga's a little bit ahead of him right now.
I think Panga's on a nice 14-second. You can already see the end level. Ooh. Oh, but the blowy joeys.
Yep, he got into the electric jellyfish there. And John Wayne finds that same hint. This is right where Panga exited, but he just goes out the door and maybe he's going to keep trying? In the level? Because that's what the hint was.
Yeah, a red pipe, looking for a red pipe maybe? There we go.
Panga takes a second clear.
Oh, I believe... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say John Wayne went in the red pipe, so Panga didn't do that. Panga got a world record, by the way.
Go, Panga.
I love pointing out world records. I think it's important to show off these runners. They're so good.
I mean, yeah, all the expert levels we should. And John Wayne finding the end.
Yep. So the level that Panga skipped, John Wayne was able to clear. So they're at 2 clears now, and he's going to go on to that quick underwater one. He might actually pull ahead here in a second.
And Panga is on a spike ball running level, 55 seconds, but it looks like something in his wheelhouse. All John Wayne has to look out for are those blowy joeys at the end.
Meanwhile, Panga trying to outrace all these spike balls on... you guys told me yesterday what those platforms were, the ones that make you go fast? The speed?
Yeah, speed platform.
It's just speed platform. I don't know. He's gonna have to because he lost his cat suit. He's either gonna have to die or let the spike ball do all the work here.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope it doesn't kill him at the end. Meanwhile, John pulls ahead with his 3rd clear.
Yeah, one shot in that level.
No skips yet. I think he'd already used all 3 by this point in the earlier match. Alright, so he's gonna... Panga, because he wasn't able to get his cat suit and break the bricks above him, now he has to wait for that spike ball to go forward and back forever. He might think of redoing this. Oh, he's taking a spring with him, probably to block the spike ball when he goes in this time. But, okay, good. I was gonna say he doesn't have a cat suit to break the bricks, but luckily the bricks are still frozen. Not sure why he's not using it yet. Looks like John Wayne used a skip there.
I believe so.
So he's on a level ahead of Panga right now, but they each have one skip. Dash pads. Thank you, PC Fan Girl and Jelly.
And it looks like SVJohnWayne is on a puzzle level. So we'll see how puzzly this level is with all the clear pipes and the red pipes and
pick a pipe,
the work boxes.
Pick a box, pick a pipe, pick a door. Meanwhile, Panga getting through that spike chasing level and getting 4 clears. No, is it 3? I guess the producer's so quick today with the stats. I think they're tied up. So right, I have 1 skip for each player right now, unless I'm wrong. I've been known to be.
Oh yeah, it's I'm right there with you. I have my trusty pen and paper, but it isn't always fast enough to keep up.
JohnWayne getting trolled by some of his pipes. I don't know if he's gonna spend much longer on it.
It looks like Panga's on Castle Infiltration.
I don't know if they're on the same level.
I think it's a different level. 82 seconds or a minute 21.
Either way,
that as well.
Yeah, so I have 2 for Panga now.
So JohnWayne had that skipped as well. So each of them have one. I think have 1 skip left. I think JohnWayne just skipped past that same level so fast we didn't fully see him get rid of that one.
Yeah, I know his clears didn't go up and he's on a different level, so I think you're right. So I have 1 skip left for each. There's a boom boom. Is he gonna try and jump over to the right or go the right way? Okay, because I saw a little bit more of the ship there.
Kind of a longer level on JohnWayne's side too, but once again, and as long as it's not pick a pipe or puzzle level, maybe just sticking with it, even if it's 85 seconds.
Yeah, because Panga's on the one now that JohnWayne skipped, and it has a lot of troll pipes, so he has 1 skip left. He's starting over. He's just trying to remember the path he took, because he saw the pole there. And maybe he knows the right pipe now. Turn over again.
Yeah, I think he's gone through at least 2 different pipes, so narrowing down on Panga's side where to get to the finish and into the lava. Knows where the finish is, just happened to fall into the lava.
John used all skips. Chat saying he used all 3. I must have missed one. I have only 2 for each player.
Okay. Yeah, I think once again that 1 skip was just so fast. Panga getting the clear, figuring out the pick a pipe and taking the lead, 4-3.
4-3 with less than 5 minutes left. Here we go.
So I believe that we'll be on the same level once again. How's your French?
I do not know French.
Or
I know like 11 Spanish words, and that's it.
Volante?
So somebody in chat sometimes knows like Russian or Italian or all these languages we get, but I don't claim to know any other language. Okay, go away. Sorry, my cat is bugging me.
All right, so Panga took his last skip there on this level that JohnWayne's sticking with. It was time-wise quite a long level. So trading it in for a 41-second level. So maybe. Yeah,
because JohnWayne's kind of like on a boss rush level, so it's gonna take him. He's on the 3rd one. So this might be the last one, or there might be something else. But he can't skip it because, as chat said, he used all 3 of his skips.
And Panga's got a clear condition of finding at least 100 coins, but he just got soft locked looking for coins. So ghost house with some maybe hidden coins.
Oh, yeah, 100's a lot.
And there's a bunch of
them. Get up there? Yeah, he's got to get up there though.
And there's no opening.
There's no way in. That was just a tease. Meanwhile, JohnWayne has been battling that Bowser for about a minute. Finds the key door. Is this the end? There's a pipe. That is the end. So JohnWayne clears it up with a little more than 3 minutes left. Meanwhile, Panga got the clear condition and he goes ahead by 1 again. Because there's a pull.
And hopefully JohnWayne will be able to make his way. Once again, I think they both have used their skips with 3 minutes left. So should be able to get through this level just like Panga did if you can find the P-switch.
Panga got the world record on that. Not bad. That'd be cool if that was part of our points as well.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I saw somebody suggest the other day maybe Ninja speedruns.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. And we're still trying to get a skip counter, but it's a lot for the producer to keep track of already. So we try and help him out. I thought Pango was going to skip that when he went back to the menu, but he just started over. So
yeah. Shell sands.
So starting over again because he didn't know where to jump down. It was kind of like a blind jump.
And John Wayne got soft locked on the exact same spot and had to start over just like Panga did.
Yeah, but then to take the shell through the whole level too, so he can't lose it.
And pick up coins, maybe not. Those coins are necessary.
He accidentally hit comment. Just starting over again because each time he gets to a new section, it's kind of hard to think that fast about what to do next. So he don't lose that shell. How many coins is that, chat? 10, 11? A lot of coins. Surprised he's sticking with this. According to me, he still has one skip left.
I think they both used all their skips.
Oh, okay. I'm off my game today, chat. I apologize. Meanwhile, John collecting all these coins. He's almost to 100, but the P-switch runs out, and he just wasn't quick enough. He has to try again.
It just seems like they were both so certain when they both wanted to skip. It just went by so fast. It was one screen. Okay, we're on to the next screen.
Meanwhile, Peyton making a little bit more progress in this level. Has almost all the coins. A few more. Looks like 4 more. There's one.
And John Wayne still figuring out how to get the 100 coins he needs to clear this level.
Getting the last coin, going through a key door, and is this the end? With about 30 seconds left? It is.
Oh, yeah.
So John has to book it in 27 seconds to... there he goes. Whew! Are we tied up, folks? I think we're tied.
I think it's going to
Is this an overtime one? Panga got the world record, by the way.
Panga is up by 1. I
did not realize that. Yeah. I was excited, chat. I don't always pay attention to the clears till the end, so I didn't wait for it to update. So I don't know if John Wayne can get one in 2 seconds here. Looks like Panga takes a second set as well. Apologies. I like overtimes.
Oh, I love overtimes.
I know. I was excited. Didn't mean to hype chat up for nothing. I'm new at this. How much longer can I say that?
Yeah, chat. Disguise speedrun. I like that coin level, that disguise speedrun. That was fun to watch. It looked like collecting coins, but then it just turned into straight speedrun.
Yeah, he still has a chance in the 3rd round, Sadu Valley. So we'll see. I mean, that's why we play all 3, because all the average clears and everything, even the wins, all the stats add up together to determine their rank in the tournament. And the tournament, it's not even halfway through yet, is it? Still
the tournament? Yeah, I think what they say, week 7 or 8 is the halfway point, so we still got another couple weeks.
Yeah, but we'll say a third of the way through. So 11 rounds before playoffs. So yeah, we're still early. Every win, every clear counts. So here we go down to round 3. Looked like the first one was a minute 6 world record clear with an 8% rate.
All right. To start off, kind of a long level to start off on, but once again, compared to the last couple rounds, if it's straightforward, I'm sure they'll stick with it.
Yeah, it was about a minute clear rate, so wonder how long they'll stick with it. Oh, John Wayne 3 times has gone back for this mushroom because that ice cold keeps getting him. I think he really wants to keep it.
Yeah, Panga said no. Hiya training.
That's a funny name. Somebody's been watching The Karate Kid. John Wayne gets a checkpoint. really wants to keep that mushroom. So he's trying to just take out the Pokey slowly.
And Panga's got a 19-second level, so probably gonna stick with a short level like this.
Just
Straight
some
wall.
wall jumping, making sure you avoid the spikes. Doesn't have a mushroom, so he's just gotta be careful. I had a level similar to this in co-op recently. And there's the flagpole for John. He's big, and he has a star, and he gets the first clear.
And yeah, a minute and a half in, that's a great level to stick with since he, got to the end.
John got the lead in the first couple of levels last match, but Panga just still a little bit faster and better with his skips so far. But he can still take this third round, John. All depends. They tied it up, by the way.
So
that one
Panga clearing the high training and heading on to a 1-1 tie.
Speedrunner friendly level, a little less than 10-second world record. Looks like a 1-1 template. Don't know what's different about it. He has only 10 seconds to get to the end. Decides not to use the death pipe. Starts over. Because he saw that world record and he was already about 2 seconds left. Maybe he'll use the pipe this time. Yeah. Oh, he missed the jump a little bit though. To the right. There you go.
I'm guessing
2 seconds left.
Yeah, gonna be a tight timer with everybody knowing this level.
Everybody knows this one. Meanwhile, John onto the wall jump-in level. Went back to the door on accident. Get back through again, Wall. There you go. I do that all the time.
Oh, all the time. Definitely.
I think it has 3 seconds left. Don't miss this jump. It's the very top, and oh, I thought that it would say time up right when he's on the pole, which would be so frustrating. It's happened to me, but he makes it and gets his second clear.
Great little speed run. That was really nice. And it looks like John Wayne's going to get his clear as well.
He's going to move on to that 1-1 10-second level, so see how he does. But yeah, tied up 2-2 right now. Panga has to get all 10 coins in this level, so it's a clear condition. Clear conditions do not have checkpoints, so if he misses any of them, there's 5 in a row.
Hey, halfway done.
That's easy. Yeah. Come on, level creator.
Yeah, if I can find another pipe like that.
There's a little bit more to the right there, but you chose not to. Okay, here we go.
All right.
And there's a flagpole. Oh, that was only 4. There's the other one.
And John Wayne went right through the dev pipe, but got hung up at the end right there on those little jumps. So
you gotta go right from the green pipe at the bottom to the very top of the pyramid. Make it all one smooth motion. He probably will get it this time. He knows what to do. We'll see.
Panga as well, figuring out how to get that first 10 coin.
And so now he already has 6. So when he gets these 4 and the flagpole's right there, he'll probably clear it in the next few seconds. All right. Want to make so Panga gets 3 clears. I want to see how John approaches this jumps this time because I was watching Panga's side on his first 2 attempts. So up to the blocks, down to the pipe, all the way to the top.
Here it is.
Yes.
Come on. All right.
Easy peasy. All right. 3 clears each.
All right. So chat, we got a Japanese level here. 1-2. So hopefully when it pops up, we'll be able to recognize what this looks like. 29-second world record. Bowser chasing. Flying Bowser. Bit of a puzzle.
He really is chasing him. Go. Oh no, Panga got hung up on the wall and he can't go down through the bricks now. Bowser can break him, but yeah, he just decides to die and try again.
And John Wayne's got the portion where he has to figure out how to get that first coin using I think it was a Buzzy Beetle.
Being little, I don't know if he needs to stay big. I was not watching Panga's side when he got the last elusive coin there.
Yeah.
Panga a little bit ahead of the Bowser this time. A little bit ahead of him, but Bowser's catching up because Panga's on treadmills. There's a flag. Will he make it? He did.
Nice.
Well, John Wayne starts over, so Panga goes ahead by 1 clear. John Wayne's sticking with this level.
Yeah, I think
Skip
he knows how to get
oh,
there.
fine. But that he goes a little bit too far to the edge. He skipped the Buzzy Beetle, so I don't know if he'll grab it this time because he can use it, like you said. He does
Oh,
grab it. Oh, but he hits it the wrong way.
oh no. All right,
But
Panga's on a nice short level, 19 seconds, straight on off. This should be fun to watch.
oh, so smart, John. The P switch was still active. It goes back in the pipe, resets the enemies, and was able to grab that coin.
Oh,
So
good.
smart. Yes. So he didn't have to start. So as soon as he gets his last 4 coins, he should be able to reach the flagpole. Spend a little bit of time on that one though.
I thought he did have to come up through the pipe because it was a one-way. Yeah, unfortunately.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, I guess he can't make that jump. Yeah, you can't get those coins other than going through that pipe. Meanwhile, Pangaea gets his 5th clear. Up by 2 now with a little less than 8 minutes left. At least
Yeah,
he has
nice,
these strats now.
nice, quick level there on Panga's side. Nice on and off, well made.
John should go to the right here instead of back in the pipe, and I think he realizes that this time.
Yeah. All right. Holes in the floor of heaven. I trust I would fall through all of these holes.
Yeah, that's a scary name of a level for me. Meanwhile, John gets his 4th clear down by 1 with 7.5 minutes left. Jumps. I'm okay with swimming, just not jumping.
Yeah.
Oh, Pangaea missed a jump. Decides to start over. Try it again. I only have 1 clear for either runner right now, and that's Pangaea. Sorry, not clear. Skip. Sometimes I intermix those words.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's correct. It's just been a nice set of levels that they've been going through. Other than maybe the cold.
Yeah, they were all lined up, but there was a gap, and he just saw it a little bit too late. Meanwhile, John on the Bowser chasing me level took Pangaea a couple tries to get this one because he kept losing his mushroom, and you need it to get through certain areas. But Pangaea did clear this. Just took him a couple of tries. This is right where he lost his first mushroom, and there it is again. John choosing to start over and try again. Meanwhile, Pangaea missing the yeet to the last cliff there where he could get the... I don't know what you call the box. It's not a flag.
Yeah, what is the box?
Gold
good
box?
question. Yeah,
Box?
the gold box?
The mushroom star flower box? Disco box. A power-up box. Somebody said that didn't sound like NES.
I had some backup help on that one.
Oh, okay. Thank you, backup. Appreciate it. Meanwhile, John has Bowser still chasing him, getting his mushroom. Hope he doesn't lose it this time.
And Pangaea knows where the end is. So hopefully this time.
I'm making it through that ground pound section. And this is the pole, I believe, which would tie it up as long as Bowser doesn't catch him.
All right.
Oh, man. That is so close, but he gets it. With 5.5 minutes left, John ties it up.
All right. It looks like it's the card box from Super Mario Brothers 3.
Card box. I should know that. That's the game I grew up with. Here's the yeet for Pangaea. Makes it this time and gets the card box. So he goes up by 1 clear with 5 minutes left.
And the 4,000 points that Pangaea needed.
I was hoping to make up a nickname for that, but now card box sounds correct.
I think we can still brainstorm that one. Okay. Mario Go Home in the Sky.
We're missing the first jump because he saw coins, so I think he might have given up on the jump, not realizing they would turn into bricks. So he'll probably... Because this is a really think fast as you run right level. You got things chasing you and things changing, so he hits the bricks this time. It's the first coin. Oh, second coin. Okay, good. So he has the key, which is right at the end here.
And Pangaea's on a nice short 25-second home in the sky level.
Meanwhile, John hit his head, so he had to start over. He bonked his head on the ceiling and fell. But he got a little bit further that time, so we'll see how far he gets this time.
Pangaea doing some nice little spin jumps off of all the enemies.
very smooth Panga to recognize that swamp had a parachute, because that screws people up sometimes, because you never know till it starts moving if it's gonna be fast or slow. So I think he figured. Oh, but he gets Koopa in the sky down to the spikes. But yeah, sometimes swamps have parachutes and their movement is slower than usual. So that was very quick of him. Props.
And there's the reward. Finding the end.
So John hit his head the first time trying to go in the lower route there, and this time he goes above and gets the key door and the clear. So he has 5 clears now with a little, well, 3.5 minutes left, I'll say. Did Panga skip that last level?
He cleared it. So we got a 7
He
to
did?
5. 7 to 5. Two clear lead. Just making it quick work of these levels.
I appreciate having a co-commentator, because I had to do a endless expert by myself on my second day last week, and it was tough to keep track of skips and look at those screens. So I appreciate it. Yes.
I'm just so excited to be any part of this community. I just really enjoy watching these expert runners.
Oh, John missed the jump just like Panga did the first time. He went straight down, but the end is right there, so he'll probably get it this time because he knows the lore. Panga happened to make some blind jumps here and using pause buffering, but he still misses the pipe there.
And Panga's got I would believe the level creator, because it says Link in the Snow, and it's Link in the Snow.
It certainly is. It's not Zelda in the snow.
Not Zelda in the snow, also. And 22 seconds, so definitely gonna stick with this one as well. Such a short level.
Yeah, with 2 minutes left, he'll probably just keep this one in his pocket. He already knows it. I only have one skip. So.
Yeah, JohnWayne saw the end, but missed the jump to the on-off blocks. So it's gonna have to go through it again.
That was a troll pipe, Pink. You went into some saws and couldn't get back in enough time to save your Link outfit. So, because of that troll pipe, he skipped it. Smart choice.
Is that 2 or 3 skips, chat? 2, I believe.
Yeah, I have 2, but yeah, oh my gosh, Dash, did you hear my dog howling at the fire truck just now? I thought you guys couldn't hear it.
Yeah,
no.
I was wondering what that was.
That was my dog howling at the fire truck. I'm sorry, chat. I thought, oh, they can't hear it.
It's all good. You got to hear my kid help me commentate.
And my cat's always meowing in the background too, because she's like, "Why are you talking to yourself?" But Panga gets another clear. Probably good that he skipped that, because he got that clear rather quickly, and John was on his tail. But now he's still up by 2.
Yeah, this is going to be hard for John to come back to, because the levels that John has after this are not super quick. So, and Panga getting another speed run with a minute left. If Panga can get this other speed run.
John was less than a minute left. Gets 1 clear behind Panga, and so the level that Panga skipped is John's next, I believe. So I don't know if John can find a way or skip it as well and get to the level that Panga cleared under a minute, like under 30 seconds right after that. So it's all about what he chooses here.
Yeah, and this was just a straight platforming level that Mario in the Sky, but Panga straight through on that speed run.
Yeah, so with 20 seconds left, it looks like Panga probably takes his third round, but we'll continue watching to see if anybody gets one more clear here. So clean sweep for Panga. I'm going to call it.
I'll second that. Not Zelda.
Overwhelming today in domination, but both runners doing a very good job. Pretty high clear rates, pretty neck and neck. John led on 2 or 3 of the matches, but Panga just... I don't know. Yeah. He understands levels because he creates a lot of them himself. John getting 1 more clear. I think that wasn't enough time. I'm not sure. It might have been a couple seconds too late. 9-7. Our scorekeeper says. We're gonna see if we have time for any interviews today. Chat, give us some questions in the chat room. See if we can ask them anything. I usually just ask them what went through their head when they skip, but like something different. I usually ask what their favorite or worst levels were as well. JohnWayne. Panga's gonna pass, but we're gonna have JohnWayne in our interview room here. Wayne, you here?
Yep, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
You can, loud and clear, sir. Loud and
Awesome.
clear. Great sets today. You were leading on the first couple races in each match, it seemed like, and then
Was
Panga
I?
just Panga just pulled ahead just by skipping and just clearing some of the jumps and stuff faster. What was one that you think you maybe got hung up on and maybe should have skipped sooner? Because you still had all 3 skips on the last one. It looks like you used all 3 in the first 2 though.
Yeah, I don't even know. The last set felt like it went from moderate length levels towards okay, I kind of want to play these. They're not terrible. They're not like minute long. And then it just kept going into speedruns that I felt like I butchered. I think I spent like 3 minutes on that SMB3 one right at the end of that.
Mhm.
And I think I got in my own head after getting close to the end the first time and just kept messing it up over and over again. Like there's several in each set I feel like I really did not play well. Like the first set, I go back to the fishing level or the fish level, swimming
Mhm.
between them like the Flappy Bird.
Yeah, that seemed to be the difference in the first set because you were only behind by 1 at the end of that race, and Panga chose to go through that level and clear it. And
I think
everybody
he
was
got the
wondering why you
world
skipped
record.
it.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
short level.
Yeah, I saw the world record was only 25 seconds. I couldn't get that first one down, and I'm like, if this is going to be that tight, there's probably other tight ones near the end, and I feel like I'm going to mess them up. So it was kind of trying to be strategic and saying I'm probably going to fail this one a lot, so let's move on. But turned out to not be a great decision.
And I know which SMB one you were talking about, SMB3 one. It was the one where you had to use the P-switch and then the shell to get the coin, because that was that last coin out of 10. And it took you a few tries. Panga got that in one shot. But one that you got and he skipped was the pipe one. He kept going into the lava and stuff.
Wait, which pipe one?
It was kind of like it was a Bowser Castle one, I think, that had troll pipes and blocks and stuff, and you just had to pick which one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did end up skipping that one. I tried it a few times because I knew I was going to be behind, and I thought my only shot is to pick the right one since it's a 6-second level, and did not work.
Oh, okay. I know that one of you cleared. I'm sorry, I got you two mixed up. But yeah, there was some of these levels today that were just kind of troll. Panga ended up skipping one right before here that had a pipe that led to a bunch of saws. So he's like, skip.
Never saw that.
NES, do you have any questions for JohnWayne? Chat, do you have any?
Yeah, JohnWayne, great runs today. And I'm going to be watching you tomorrow in Versus. You're at the top of the leaderboard. What do you think is different about the Endless versus the Versus?
Oh, it's very different. Endless is like you're in your own little world. Like I said, at the end of that third run, I got in my head so much in the SMB3 level at the end with the on-off switches, jumping on the single platform blocks. I messed myself up there so much. In Versus, you don't really deal with those speedrun levels a lot. Anytime you play with any of that kind of stuff, it just ends in a timeout, because Versus you're spending so much time fighting, no one actually gets to the speedrun in the timer. Versus tends to be longer levels, but like the blue platforms at the end of that, I think in the SMW level at the end, in Versus you can't really do that either. It becomes a single player level, so it almost becomes taking turns at who goes first. But in Versus you're also rushing a little bit. In Expert League, if you're playing the same level as someone else and you take a few extra seconds to clear it, oh well, it took you a few extra seconds. If you do the same thing in Versus League, they win that level, you don't get credit for it, and you can't go back and take that one later. You're just down one from there, not down a couple seconds.
Well, a couple world records by both of you today. We really appreciate you coming on and interviewing afterwards. Despite what happened, I mean, you were very impressive today, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I don't know that I agree about being impressive today, but definite room for improvement, if nothing else. Thanks for having me.
Better than I would have been. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, John. Everybody go John a GG in chat. So that's all for me. I'll be on later today. Next is Eviosity versus Dansta with your commentators Avalon and Phillydo. But for right now, we're going to watch a little promotion for Pace coming up in Maryland in May. But for now, Not Zelda's signing off.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And I'll be watching the rest of the night and doing a little commentating myself. NESberg signing off.
Peace.
They are synced.
They are synced now. Do whatever. In the lead again.
Wow.
Side for sure from Cheese. Okay, doing it, moving. Oh no, the Cheese falls!